Longi New Energy is the world's leading comprehensive solar energy solution and service provider. Myself, since 2005, I stayed in Africa for till now is already 12 years. I know African people face which type of challenge. African countries in general, Uganda in particular, is blessed with sufficient sunshine throughout the year and underground water resources. Yet, countries remain with limited access to energy and safe water. Longi made those challenges its mission for Africa to ensure that people's standard of living improved through access to clean water and green energy using our technology. Through extensive investment in R&D, Longi focuses on customer value by putting ingenuity into the products and services. Every day, we committed to provide the best quality products and services to the market. Our strong, dedicated team works hard every day to deliver value to the customers.
I have spent almost 20 years in Uganda. For the last 10 years, I've been farming, and Glad Farm are now here in Chilema, where we are running a farm, a mixed farm of about 220 acres. In 2016, we experienced really a serious drought. Even though we had a stream, we had a valley dam, they all dried up. And it was a desperate situation because we had about 50,000 seedlings had been transplanted into horticulture. This really showed us that it's becoming more and more difficult to rely on rainfall alone if you want to do well in agriculture. We were then very, very encouraged when we were contacted by Longi Energy, who offered us a partnership where we could get water, groundwater, for the farm. So we said, yes, this is really what we need. And they decided to come and do their surveying on the farm, and good enough, we found a water source deep in the ground, and we decided, okay, let's start drilling. The water that they saw in their instruments doing surveying was 100 meters deep. That's far, but good enough. They came in with their drilling equipment, and it took only 2 days of drilling, first 30 meters in soil and then 70 meters through rock. And down there they found a fantastic water source. This water is so clean, we actually drink it straight from the tap, because this water source will be driven by solar. They put in the panels, did the connections, put in the pump, and now that water is pumped up here to the compound on the farm, and from here it will be distributed down to the various gardens where we need the water.
So as you see this pipe comes straight away from the bore that's dug down there. The distance is 800 meters from the bore up to here. So we have this tank. This is where we store the water, and this tank takes 10,000 liters of water. So we have a plan to have 5 of these tanks arranged here. So when the water comes from the bore, it comes to sit here first. Then from here we distribute to different departments for irrigation.
Mabega ko ali tubadde n'amazzi ag'enzizi, abantu bafaamu amazzi ge bakozesa makyafu, bo wanga ate nazo zibadde ntonotono, naye kati pulojekiti eno bwe yatandika netuleeterawo amazzi agakozesebwa ku maanyi g'enjuba. Sizoni eno abantu baffe naddala abalimi abanyiikivu ennyo mu kulima bya horticulture bajja kuyambibwa kuba biri ekibadde kizibuwaliza ki mazzi, ng'amazzi enfuna yaago kyeyabwe kijja gakalira, naye gano tegakola ki tegakalira, ng'ate pulogulaamu eri abalimi okubayamba nabo basobole okujja okufuna amazzi. Waliwo pulogulaamu egenda okukolebwa ndowooza obutawera na mwezi, bagenda tuteerawo wali taapu nga community basobola okujja ne basumulula taapu ne bafuna amazzi ne batwala abaka waabwe ne banywa amazzi amayonjo mu bulamu. Nze nga nyeddeko malungi kuba mbadde ntera okunywa ku mazzi g'enzizi olumala ate n'owulira omusujja.
This system will cost a bit of money to install, but because you are not paying electricity bills or gasoline for your pump, within 5 years you have started to save money. That's why solar power is so good. After the 5 years, you are a very happy man or a woman saying, no money for electricity, no money for fuel. The sun is my friend.
In 2016, we had a very hard dry out to the extent if all these dams you see behind here had to dry. We tried all what we could, but crops had to do it, to dry up. Longi has helped us a lot by drilling for us a borehole that we are going to use as irrigation for irrigation to our garden. Not only irrigation, this water is going to help even a community. We have schools nearby. They will have a privilege to come and collect that water and utilize instead of using that water that are not necessary for the life of the human being. We can't run short of water. Water is in plenty down, so we can give everyone whoever wants.
So my advice as a farmer is don't trust the rain alone. Don't trust the surface water alone. There is water down there and it can benefit you greatly. And if you're just a small farmer, link up with other farmers and look at the possibility of actually drilling for water and get a source that you can always trust. And this also goes to the government, to the policy makers. Once we do something, let's do it properly. We are blessed with water down in the ground. It can be reached and it will benefit the farmers, the agricultural sector and the country as a whole.